not no button, I know wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. Passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on. It may say Manjala. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My Lil Wayne, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up a campfire. I just did my numbers then from her, this wasn't a landslide. Ain't gonna be no who this shit, I'm spinning back to back. Any save on that issue, I'm going 50, and then the got arrogant. My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Steady.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Bill Luck, first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10.
18 card, Dragon 60. Go.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass complete. Luther Burden. He's going to be taken down at a... About the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Arizona. They'll take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here's Rodriguez. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Williams now to throw. Now here comes the screen to Rodriguez. And the Bears are going to have first and goal. Tackle made and about the 5-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Ray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19. Come on. Check. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Out to his right. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 43. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. Taylon Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
Tackled by Jalen Johnson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bison. Steady.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears will have great field position right around midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A run here with Rodriguez. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 6-yard
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. Loose inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. They get that out wide to Rodriguez. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. 3rd down, 3 to go as we are ready to get back underway. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That'll be taken in by Rodriguez. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he takes a really good leg to the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
throwing on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Hurts taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Third and long. Here's Williams. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Ready.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Back.
He'll go again with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Back and 60. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Down. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
On second down, it's Benson. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
What is up?
The middle they go. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, it's Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Williams, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
The Cardinals take over.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, here we go. 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
This returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Jordan Burch. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he gets back to Hardman. And I'm up and down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 33.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Handoff here, up the middle, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll go play action here with Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Rodriguez will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Count 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Daniels now going to look to throw. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll get that completely to Harrison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Bears 39.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Get it. 70 line. Go.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Okay, ready?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 19 Lions. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's got another one. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
They'll run it. It's Rodriguez. Shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
What is up?
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Rodriguez. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Now Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Mustang 19. Let's go now.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 tight. Tag. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Daniels to throw on second down. That is hot. What a throw. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Rodriguez. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7-5, 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Cardinals 42, Bears 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4.
DJ Moore on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They got 14 there. Didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.